Hey, why hello and welcome to another Jaseowns stream. Jace, you're late. I know. It's been a long day. And we're gonna make it even longer by trying to use Claude Code on UO Razor Scripts live together. I haven't tried yet. And I thought, you know, maybe I should be prepared. Maybe I should try to do it before the stream. Let's just do it together. Let's figure it out. Welcome to the stream. Welcome in. Wow. All right, stop the music. Anyway, welcome to the stream. So what we're going to do is I use Claude Code. I've been using Claude Code since March. February-ish, March. And I haven't used it yet on UO Razor Scripts, okay? I'm still doing it manual. So what we're going to do is we're going to work together on trying to get this. I need to hide that box now that I'm not doing this. Where is this box? That's the stream clock. That's the Outlands logo. That's the plain chat. There it is. Okay. Anyway. Dolfoy. Howdy-ho! Yeah, Claude, great Dexterbot version 5, make no mistakes, exactly. So this is what we're gonna do. I've noodled about how I want to do it, and I don't necessarily want to share my Claude Code on the screen, but I might, because I don't know what it's gonna like show or leak or whatever. You know what I mean? Like I haven't Claude coded live. But in theory, this is going to be setting up Claude Code. So I don't know if you have Claude Code or not. If you've ever, you know, if you wanted to mess with it, you should. If you're a developer, if you have any interest in making something, maybe you had like an idea that you're trying to implement or whatever, this is what we're going to be doing today. It's Claude Code. Okay. Do I 100% believe in AI? No. At the same time, this is my life now, you know? So, rah-rah shishkumba, I like it. I have to like it. So, when you download Claude, there's a bunch of different Claudes, you know? Like Anthropic has like the co-work, they have the blah, blah, blah. We're using Claude Code. That's the thing I've been using the most is Claude Code. So, you know, I'll let you guys tell me if I need to show you how to do it or not, but let's assume you have Claude Code, okay? And then you open a terminal, Windows terminal, because we're on Windows, and then you just browse to a directory. So, you know, like right here, I'm in JSpot folder, but we're actually going to go to our scripts folder because we're just going to open it up in the scripts folder, okay? So, boom, we're going to take that. CD over there. Boom. Can I? Oh, I can't because there's a damn space in there. Anyway, okay, so we're on our scripts folder. Now, when you kick off Claude, you just use Claude. What's CD? Change directory. You kick off Claude, and it's going to be like, do you trust this folder? And we're just going to say yes. We're going to trust this folder. And this is where I'm a little bit worried that's going to share information that I don't want you to see, but we'll figure that out as we go. So right now we're running Claude Code inside of our scripts folder. And remember, our scripts folder is this bad boy right here. If you didn't know how to get here, you just load up Razor and then you click Advanced and you click Open Data Directory. God, I got to clear my throat. Anyway, and that's going to take you to like your overall like Razor profile. So that's the, you know, Outlands, Classic, Data, Plugins, Assistant. And then we're inside of our folder here. And then we're obviously dealing with scripts today. So we're in the scripts folder. And all of these folders are then our categories inside of our scripts tab. Wow. We're off to a great start, you guys. So now that we're in here, technically I want to start asking it questions about the deck spot. I want to see what we can do, but I also want to give it some reference to what we're actually going to do. So what I want to do is I'm going to try to just run an init. And I don't know if it's going to instantly pick up that this is a particular language or not. So we're just going to try it live together. We're inside of our scripts folder. I'm running Claude Code /init. Let's see what it's going to do. It's noodling. Cool. It's looking inside of our scripts folder. Wow. It's going to find all my folders and it's going to start looking inside of those and going, what the hell? Tokens away. Exactly. What the hell? So this is automatically creating the Claude for us, the Claude MD. Now, what's the Claude MD, Jace? That's like your little instruction for the folder. You have multiple layers of instruction. It starts at your user level. You have a user Claude folder file. You have a project file. You can have as many Claude MDs as you want. And it will continue to try to find these as it goes through. So, technically, I have Git in this folder, but I don't know what's in there. So I'm going to hide it real quick. And I'm going to just go to it myself real quick and see what's in there. Fatal. Dubious ownership detected. Okay. I don't know when the last time is I did anything with Git in this particular folder. All right, so we're gonna go back here, and I'm just gonna say, "Do you want to proceed?" I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna hit Tab, and then I'm gonna say, "Don't worry about Git for this project," because I don't care. Now, in theory, we should add source control here, so this is kind of counterintuitive, but I already have a folder in there, and I don't want to mess with it right now, so no. I'm telling it, no, you can't use Git. It's thundering now, you guys. Thundering. What an age we live in. We're Claude coding live together. Is this a smart move? I don't know. Probably not. But either way, here we are. Also, why are you late for the stream, Jace? Because my day today has just sucked. Just absolutely sucked. The kids are sick. I had to go to the bank multiple times. That didn't even work out for me. I had to go to the post office. I had to work, but I also failed at work. So yeah, just one thing after another. Oh my golly gee willikers. And here we are live together. Claude coding. Are we though? No, we're just spending your tokens. Because again, is this necessary? Probably not, especially because it's probably just going to output this is a folder about Razor Scripts. It has a deck spot and a mage bot and blah, blah, blah. We'll probably not even use what it's going to output. But we're learning live together. I can't believe Jace is ruining Outlands even more. So true. All right, I want to see what this says real quick before I show everybody on the screen, just because we're trying to hide stuff a little bit, right? No, it's fine. Worst case, somebody's going to steal my stuff. So it's basically saying, hey, we're going to create a Claude MD file. This file provides guidance for Claude Code. This is totally worthless. This is a worthless sentence. We're going to delete that. What this repo is, it's a personal collection of Razor Scripts for the classic UO Assistant. Use automate gameplay and Ultima Online Outlands. Scripts are authored by Jaseowns. Shared. I'm not going to read it all right here. We're just going to open it up. I'm going to say, yes, I do want you to create this, and I'll let you edit this for every session, any continued sessions over here. Winter, all kill, no skill, Claude Code, mod mode. I don't know. Also saved a memory note that you don't want Git inspected in the project. Okay, cool. Thank you for doing that. Where did your memories go though, bro? We don't know for sure. All right, so I'm going to open up It's already open, but I'm going to open up, what is this called? VS Code. Claude Code God mode? It was right there. I messed it up, dude. All right, so I opened up my overall data folder. I probably could have just opened my plugin scripts because that's where we're going to be. But I want to show you that this Claude MD file was created right here. Okay? And if you're using VS Code or some sort of editor, you can hit I'm pretty sure it's Control-Shift-V. I always get a little worried when I'm about to say a thing, but Control-Shift-V will turn your Claude Code into like a prettier version of it, or your Markdown files into a prettier version, so it's easier to see. Like to me, I can still read this because I look at this stuff all day. But if you want to make it look pretty, Control-Shift-V will make it look like that. Wow. Here we are together. It's a personal collection of blah, blah, blah. There is no build system, package manager, test runner, or linting. Scripts are interpreted at runtime by the in-game assistant. The only JS files are unrelated to this. Yes, that's true. Those are just my files. Don't touch those test files, you sassy little Claude Code. How scripts are run. Scripts live in the scripts folder so the assistant plugin can load the relevant path. They are launched in-game via hotkeys. The scripts tab or chained from other scripts. Okay. True. Because the invocation of the file name, folder path, renaming, or moving your Razor scripts breaks the collar. Search the repo for the old name before renaming. Okay. Razor script language, quick orientation if you're new to Razor. It's like talking to itself, because really, who's going to read this? Itself. If you're new to Razor, key constructs to see. If, else if, while, and while, for and, for each. Variables, sets of var name. Okay. Lists, create lists, remove lists, okay. All right, timers, remember. World queries. So far, so good. Conventions used throughout this repo, variable namespace. All user-defined variables are prefixed with Jaseowns to avoid collisions with other people's scripts. Yep. Preserve this precept. I like your style. Configure, then loop bigger bots like the MageBot, DexBot, subscribe, split init. It sets all the variables, and then the base. So it read and knew what I was trying to do. Well done, Claude. Backups like init are dated snapshots. Do not edit them. Wow. Side quests are experimental or one-off explorations, offering answering a viewer or Discord question. Lower bar for polished, not meant to be cohesive bots. Wow. A big boy bot is the building blocks, helper, skill, target, utility, overhead. Wow. Wow, you guys. This is impressive. Thanks so much, Brian, for the follow on the tube. Appreciate that. Loose Razor scripts are in the repo, blah, blah, blah. Okay, editing guidance. Don't organize folders or renames without checking the collars. Script references, blah, blah, blah. Okay, all right. What this repo does not have, no CI, no continuous integration, no tests, no linting, no formatting, manual play testing in the game is the only verification. That's so true. There is no README, also so true. So when we ask a question to this repo, it is going to send this entire instruction manual every time. So we don't have to include it. Like it really just depends on how, like, this is what's weird about AI. And I feel like everybody has a different answer for this. And I'm going to have a different answer too. Like everybody has the way that works for them. And the way you learn the way that works for you is to use it. It's like, you're gonna get better at it by using it. Cleaned up meth? Oh yeah. Why is that in there? Grimlores. Thanks so much, dude, for hitting me with the prime. 8 months, dude. We're about to have a baby. Oh my goodness. And like, what's chunks.zip? I don't know what that is. Okay. So now that we have the Claude MD, we're just gonna leave it how it is. Okay, we're just gonna leave it how it is at the moment, and then I do want to say that there's additional, resources available. So we're gonna mind blast. We're gonna actually tell it about like this, okay? So, and I don't want it to search all of them. Oh man, what am I gonna do here? I'm trying to think of the best way I want to handle this, because in theory, there's a few that I know I wanted to know about, like the item list from Never, this one right here, items and cereals. I want him to know about this. I want him, I want the bot to know. And in theory, I could just copy this and save it locally. I might do that. It's to be continued, maybe. I might just copy this and save it locally. Or do I want it to reach out over the internet to get it each time? We'll copy it locally. Okay, I'm gonna copy the script.
Toe is a toe, and a roll is a roll. And
we don't get no tolls, and we don't eat no rolls.
We red heart emoji, you Jace.
Thank you for red hearting emoji me and not some other heart emoji me. Chase, appreciate your support of the stream across multiple years. Have you been on tests to get the new item numbers? No, I don't. I'm not going on test center. Man. Don't assume how I heart emoji. Yeah, sorry. Let's go on a quick side quest to build MCP to connect Claude to the internet script. Yeah. Well, so that's the thing. In theory, is this going to be about RAG? Is this going to be about a retrieval of commands? Is this going to be about just asking a question of your current script? It could be all of the above. And we're going to let just nature flow. We're going to see where it takes us, okay? This is a fluid stream? Question mark? That sounds terrible. This is I've had a long day and people are sick in my house and I don't know how this is going to go. So we're just doing it live together. Like, we'll do it live. Insert that meme because that's what we're doing right now. Anyway, Chase, thanks for supporting the stream, man. I appreciate that. Claude, farm title tome 2 for me, please. So true. So we have our Claude MD, which is great. I wanted to know about our scripts. I don't want to have to look at it every time. I definitely want to know about the items. Question mark, maybe? In theory, we're just going to start off strong here. We're going to start off strong, and I'm either going to completely ruin everything, or it's going to be great. I'm going to say, I want to try and combine the logic inside. This is us just trying to do this. We're gonna see what it goes. I want to try to combine the logic inside the Dex bot and Mage bot. We should start smaller. We're not gonna start there, you guys. What are we talking about? You can't just jump right into that. God, you guys are wild. We need to try to at least get a little bit of confidence in this thing before we jump right into that. Right? Make it do a simple feature? Yeah. Jace, you think this is how Miles Dyson felt Terminator 2? We're just going to ask you a simple question. Johnny number 5, no disassemble. Something in the to-do list. I mean, my problem is my to-do list is in overflow. See if you can open your rune book for you. Something simple. Okay, let's I mean, I'm trying to think of like what's a side quest that we've done recently? Like let me look in here and just see. Obviously, I don't want to give it something that we've already done. Dynamic ignore. Explosion potions. There you go. Claude, organize my to-do list. Claude uninstalls itself after reading the to-do list. Yeah, it's like, no, I can't. Claude's like, wow, this guy's got a problem. This does not spark joy. I'm trying to think of a... I know I want to combine both of these into a single bot, but I also don't trust it at all. I'm gonna go with J Redro. Let's see. Let's practice making a new script. Can you make a folder called Claude and a new script called runebook.razor? Let's try and open the rune book that is in our backpack. Let's just see. We're gonna practice making a new script. I mean, let's see if it can do it. Let's see. Still thinking with high average. Technically, I'm on Claude Opus 7 or 4.7. I shouldn't be in that at all. I should just be in a regular one, but hey, it is what it is. We're doing it live together. Created Claude Runebook. Okay, so we're gonna right click and then we're gonna refresh here, because one of the things that's annoying about Razor is you have to, like, any edits you have to, like, refresh. So here's Claude, here's Runebook. Open the runebook in our backpack. If find type runebook backpack as Jaseowns runebook, double click. Play. Wow. Wow, it did it, you guys. Okay, that's pretty good. Great start. Well done. Let's see, and let's just see what it said about here. Just burning those credits, exactly. We're just boiling the ocean for fun at this point. That's good. So find type, blah, 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 searches your pack. Okay, cool. Double click it. Yep, if no, okay. If find type pattern, rather than hard coding the item ID like 759, matches your areyouSure.razor, it will pick the first runebook. If you have multiple runebooks and want to target a specific one, we can extend it next. Prompt to select one and then select the serial, like the AOX Prime Razor does. Now have it detect skills like the Bard skills and lower them. Nice. So that's cool. Again, it worked. And why did it work, though, guys? Like, you got to think about this. Why did it work? Does it know about Razor? No. It knows about what we just talked about. It knows based on the folder what to look for. It's searching for patterns that's inside my directory. Okay. So, is AI the smartest in all the land? No. It's using the data that I provided it, and it's able to make something. That's neat. If you ran this same code on your Razor Scripts folder, will it work the same? Probably not. Yeah. Barding is broken in 3.4 still. Will still provo even if provo is set to 0. I did post an updated base file, Daily Llama, that should have removed the provoking when you're not a provoker. Unless it's still messed up. Let me look real quick. Yeah, so before it was ignoring this can provo thing. So provo skill needs to be at least 50, and you need to have it on before I dropped this call. So this was not in there anymore. So I did add it back. So make sure you get the most recent base inside the thing. Merchant bot in the house. Well, hello. That's me at work spending premium credits to do stuff I could do in 20 seconds myself. Yeah, okay. So again, going back to like, do I believe in this Claude Code thing? I have to because I'm a developer, right? Like it's thrust upon us like, yes. So is it cool? Yeah. Is it gonna take my job? Maybe. Do I need to learn how it works? Yes. Do you need to use Claude Code or AI to build a script? No, you just need to go to uorazorscripts.com and download one that we made together. You know what I mean? But if you're interested, you have an option here. Maybe. Question mark. We'll see. That bass, Dorian. All right. Anyway, so we are just messing with this. Trying to figure this out live together. So that's cool. That worked. Will this work the same for you? No. That's another thing that's AI is very interesting about. What I might ask it and get, you might not get. Undeterministic, which is not ideal in some things. Next, we need a script to kill noobs and become a PK. I mean, we'll see. See how it goes. So in theory, what would I want to use AI for in this particular sense? Like I have a particular set of code inside the Dex bot and it's written a certain way. And then I have a particular set of code in the Mage bot, which is set in a completely different way. If I could use AI to combine those two for me, that would be ideal. But will it work? I'm not sure. So I'm just going to jump right into it. We're going to do that. We're going to do that, right? Right? Or should we mess with the Dex spot based on like Daily Llama's questions? I'm going to go back to the Discord real quick. I'm going to look and see what we got going on here. Like the Discording isn't working as well as it should be. I totally agree with you on that. The item recycle part is broken. I definitely need to add a off switch. We could do that. The Provo one we fixed. And then peace mode thing. Interesting suggestion. I have a particular set of code and I will find you. Make you code like me. The problem is with this is I'm trying to think of how I want to run it. You know what I mean? Like, so what's nice about like AI in like a regular programming language, you can like create tests, you can have it run them. You know what I mean? Like it compiles your code. Like there's different ways, you know, things are working. With this one, it's literally, I'm going to let it edit the file. I'm going to refresh and hit play. So I kind of want to put it in a way that's like not messing with what I currently have. You know what? Screw it. Let's just spend all the tokens. Okay, that was a great test. I don't have to say that. I like talking to it like that, though. Is that bad? I don't know. I'm never rude to mine. Okay, if it's coming to kill us all, I'm on the nice list. All right. We'll see how it goes. You're just wasting tokens. Exactly. Yeah. Talk like a robot, or talk like a caveman. It's really bad because you start teaching it like a human, then it becomes one. Dun, 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 dun. When robots take over, us nice ones will take it out mercifully. Exactly. If it was the old days, I used Claude to make a headless UO client. It would play the game without me ever having to visually see anything. Kevin, I like your style. How long to the Claudebot stream? Legion, I don't. The Claudebot thing is interesting. If I'm trying to get my like other computer over here to run like Ultima locally, so I can like mess with that without having to like spend money. But none of my stuff is good enough to run like a model that doesn't take 5 minutes to answer a question. So I need to figure that out too. Vosk the 6th, because Vosk the 5th was taken. Claude Code stream. Thanks so much for the Prime, dude. 4 months. You have a bazillion RAM? I do not. That's my problem. I don't have enough RAM. I don't have enough video jeeps. And yeah, am I an expert at AI? Absolutely not. But I should just say I am. That way I fit into the crowd of people that might watch this video and be like, yes, no, I've been using it since February. I am an expert, you guys. I am the best. You know, I am definitely not wasting tokens. I am the most efficient AI developer in all the land. You should hire me. The one thing that is going to F me is you can run Claude in a headless mode. So I've created scripts that like let me kick off Claude to do a bunch of different things. They're going to change the billing for those to no longer use like my regular session credits and instead use the API tokens. That totally screws me. That happens in June. I'm so screwed. Like, because I have buttons for everything at work and at like home for my own stuff. And that headless mode going to the API billing is going to totally change how I have to use it. Meh. Buy a cheap RTX 3090. Run the... Okay, all right, interesting. At some point, just AI is going to be too expensive. Yeah. So yeah, we're just going to enjoy it while we have it right now and see what the future holds, because craziness. All right, let's do what I was going to say and let's just see what happens. Who knows? Oh, so that's another thing. Like if you do /status, it will show like different things, and you can also do /usage. Okay. Usage is like where you are. So in theory, I spent $1.20 or $1.12 on this session so far. Okay. Wow. But I have like a plan that I don't use enough. So that's why I'm just like, okay, we'll just do it live on the stream today. I don't really care. But in theory, if I didn't want to include what we've talked about so far, /clear will start a new session, which would be an empty thing, because every time I send a message in a current chat, it's going to add to the tokens being used. So eventually what happens is you're like, damn, I just ran out of tokens. All I did was ask it one question. Well, if you're continuing a session, you're actually including the whole damn thing. So for me, in this particular case, we're just going to clear because I don't need to have like what we've done so far. Maybe, question mark. This is another thing that's still unknown. I want to make a script that combines dex bot base dot razor and mage bot base dot razor into Claude base dot razor. The bots were separate, but ideally I want to have one script that can run all types of builds. Boom. We'll see. We'll see what it does. I probably should have put it in plan mode. You know, like there's a bunch of different ways we could have done that. It's fine. We'll figure it out together. Are you going to play Ultima Online or not? No. Yes. Yeah, we're YOLOing it with this one. Still thinking with high effort. Let's go. Yeah, let's just use the cloud. Let's just use Opus 4.7 for UO Razor Scripts. This is like when you buy a new computer and you're playing a game from 1997. Now that I think of it, when we got news from Owen about the X-Pack, nothing that's coming in the mini update was announced, and they're just using AI. I mean, chances are they are. Merge style. Let's see. It's asking me a question here. How should Claude Base combine the two bots? A dispatcher, a thin wrapper? True merge gated by flags. Shared shell swapping modules. What the hell? If not build type, well, we can't set, like, you're already wrong right there, dude. You're already giving me anxiety, Claude. Okay, this is wrong. This is not right. And so if you're going that way, that's not great. So if Jaseowns use mage, Shared shell. Pick number 2, me lord. Do I want the flags, though? I guess. Shared shell swapping module. We'll just do that, I guess. True merge, gated by flags. Yeah, number 2, me lord. Perfect. It's making a better bot where we decided for a major Dexter. Honestly, most devs are using AI now, period, and people that say they don't anymore probably do it in some capacity. It's too useful. I'd be super surprised if we weren't using AI to help devs the shard. Yeah. What's the start build type for the Claude.base? A mage. The Dexter. New file config block, version header, common loop skeleton. Add pieces by piece, follow-up turns. Like which bot is better, you guys? Is the Dexter bot better or is the mage bot better? Technically, I like how the Dexter bot. I don't know if I like either one of them. Technically, I want to rewrite both of them. Like if it were up to me, like here's the problem. If it was me, I would restart again. So maybe I should just have it do that, like an empty. New file with config block, version header, common loop skeleton. Add piece by piece follow-up turns. Let's just do that, empty. Yeah, let's submit my answers. Let's go. Because that's what I would do. I want to start fresh. It's like Subway around here. Let me look at the conventions from the existing bases of version header style, var default pattern, and the loop skeleton, so the scaffold matches. Nice. This is my job now. Watching, embellishing, creating the scaffold. While not dead, sounds great. Piece by piece, depending on the skills you have. Yeah, we're gonna see what it does. I'm assuming it's gonna ask me piece by piece. It's actually gonna, like, Claude's gonna kick back and be like, all right, do you want to add this? All right, let's see what it did. The Claude base, approximately 95 lines. It has a version header matching. Okay. The build type flags, use mage or use dex, and both are default 0. 4 configs, okay. While not dead, okay. Let's see what it looks like. I'm gonna refresh, reload all scripts. We're gonna load up Claude base. Let's see what we got here, you guys. Wow. How much did this cost me? ClaudeBot, version 1. Unified bot, 1 loop, gated by build types. Jaseowns.com/Discord. You got a Discord, Jace? I sure do. Even the bot knows about it, you guys. Even Claude Code's like, wow, this guy's got a Discord. You should join if you're not in there already. Where the hell's the button? There it is. Wow. Even the Claude Code knows. Silly. Okay. If not var, okay. Use mage, use dex. If it's both 0, then hey, you need to make sure you use this bad boy. Shared config applies to both builds. To do, fold in vars that exist in both the DexBot base and the MageBot base candidates. Okay. Mage config, only when you use Mage 1. To do, void in, okay. Dex config, okay. Shared timers and cooldowns. Okay. Main loop. Shared target acquisition. Range check. I mean, you know, I'm Wild Dead, the "you died, bro" message. Nice. Okay. Off to a great start. Claude, write my code and make no mistakes. Exactly, Frumble Bumble. I might be messing it up. Started messing with LLM and Quinn Coder 30, the 30 billion parameter one for free. Works pretty darn well for this. Nice, Draquin. Nice. Yeah, my computer is way too slow and or sucks, and I can't get... I tried the Quinn... Which one do I have over here? I have... On my other computer here, I can do the 7 billion parameter one. So Quinn 2.5 7B, but it's so slow and terrible. I mean, it answers the question. It's kind of cool in that regard because it's, you know, free, but it's not fast enough for me to use, like, actually. Oh no, even CodeDaddy's using AI now. We're all screwed. Runes 911, I gotta do it, dude, because otherwise I'd fall behind and I would perish as well. Looks bad to me. It doesn't bard if you have majory. Well, technically, we haven't got to that part yet. Use mage, use dex. Shared things, potion, maybe barding. Where is barding? Barding's not even in there. Okay, let's see what it's going to say here. So that's blah, blah, blah. Next pass. Pick a section. I'll fold in the real logic. I suggest starting with the shared targeting. It lives in both bases as a foundation. Sure, let's start with... yeah, sure, targeting. Yes. Sure, targeting. Let's see what we do. And again, is this right? I don't know. Shit, somebody sent me a... Oh, I said I would listen to it. I never did. Never did. The AI song. I never listened. I said I would and I never did. I'm the worst. It's just another thing that I say I'm going to do and I never do. You know what I mean? Like, holy cow. Holy cow. Bing bong. Use two models at once. Draquin, it's yours? Okay, God, dude, I'm so bad. I have the, like, I'm a literal squirrel, you know? Like, I don't know. I just, meh. Now replace the share target to do in the main loop with the actual block. Let's go. Is it going to work the first try? What in the chat if you think it will. Woo! Burning those tokens. Yeah, we're out here burning the ocean and the tokens and everything, because why not at this point? I don't, you know. Again, Jace, do you believe in AI? Do you think it's like the best? No. Do I have to use it because it's my job? Yes. Do I have to use it for this? No. Do I want to make videos about using AI? Yes. Is this my first attempt at doing that? Yes. It's hard for me to... I don't want to be a snake oil salesman. I don't like that. I don't want to be like the hype train of like, AI is everything. Like, I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? Like, my Facebook algorithm is terrible. It's like just constantly, it's people selling AI, and I don't like that. I don't want to sell AI. I just want to see, can we actually use AI to help us? Like, does it actually make our lives better? I don't know. It's a different problem. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in a different problem, especially at like work, like real work, like real development work. Like, the joke was like AI is going to take our job and like make everything easier. It's really just sped up the parts that are like weren't hard. it's like now I'm in a different problem. You know what I mean? Like it moved from, okay, it's going to take me a week to code that to now it's going to take me a week to like deploy that and get it tested and then fix it. And then, you know what I mean? Like it just changed the metric of what's wrong. At least for me. I don't know about you guys. Maybe you guys are having a better experience with it, but all right. Jace, it stopped already. You can stop talking and go back to your code. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, let's go back in here. The shared targeting is folded in. Auto target. Okay. Peace mode defaults to 0. Okay. Main loop. One dex gated line is the barred provo counter resets only fires when the used dex is 1. Okay, so let's talk about that. The bard skills will apply to both types of builds, assuming the player has the correct skill. And set the init file to use that skill. Let's just say that right now. AI is a good tool, and it's okay for people to use it for the dev, to be honest. But for being honest, if you don't know anything about what you're doing, you're still going to come out bad. True, Draquin. Yeah. It helps. Yeah, I've been doing development since I was 12, you know? So it's like I know what I want to do. I know how to do it in different ways. Like, am I the smartest, best developer in all the land? No, absolutely not. There's like people that are way better at me at development. They can see like architecture way better than me. So am I the best developer in all the land? No, I'm pretty good. And so with AI, I'm hoping that I can leverage my pretty goodness to make me pretty better, but we'll see how it goes. I hope this video is super successful so we can get more AI videos. Maybe some game dev related ones. Nice. Yes. Yes. Vask, I like your style. I've been super curious of the dev's opinion on Claude. We have an enterprise version, and your BI teams are just integrating it across Databricks and Snowflake. I use it quite a bit for the business analysis with data dumps, and by no means a dev. I keep hearing the same thing. It's either going to speed us up a dev or replace. I'm just not so sure. I mean, you can... It depends on the developer. Like, for me, if you're somebody who is just doing tickets, like that's... You just really want to be hands on keyboard, answering a ticket, doing a ticket. AI is very good at that. So if like that's your main happiness spot, you might be a little bit worried. If you can think outside of a ticket and realize how the pieces connect together and like how this might affect that and these things could go together in a different way, then you're in a better spot right now. That's my answer for that. If you really just like to just look at a ticket, answer the ticket, and that's it. I like, yeah. All right, let's see. We removed the if jakes around the bar provo reset. It's now unconditional. We've added a memory. We say feedback barred is shared logic to the shared section, gated by peacemaking. Never behind the used decks. Future sessions will know. Okay. Plan for the next pass. When I add the barred block, it will live in the shared section. Okay, let's look and see what it did. I'm going to refresh this, reload all scripts. So now, this is my job, by the way, at work too. I have to review the code that came out. I'm literally at work right now. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then I'm going to be like, I don't really like that. Okay. Why did I do this to myself? Why am I working at work and then I work on the stream? Like, I'm so stupid. Oh man. I'm yelling at you guys. I'm sorry. I'm just hyped up right now. Targeting mode. Okay. We're setting the timers. Use mage is 0 right now. Use X is 0. Okay. So if the current bot target is attacked is 0. If we're fighting, an auto target is equal to 1. Set the bot fight to 0. If we're in peace mode is equal to 1 and we're not in war... Oh my god, this is the logic from our thing. Like, this is... This makes me want to barf, but it's my code. What kind of app do you work on now? I work for a company that sells, like, legal tech software for small to mid-sized legal firms. It's like a CMS for legal tech. If the instance message is new target, okay. Set your target. Okay, all right. Yep, I mean, this looks familiar. That sounds good. If the current target's dead, set it to 0. Okay, if it's bot fight is equal to 1 and we're not in PvP situation, if we're looking for our new target, we're going to set the target. Okay. If it's not the current target and we're targeting the... Okay, if not, find the current target and we're in the bot fight auto target mode, we're setting a Brovo counter 0. Target the closest non-friendly. Okay. All right, and then we're saying, hey, is that target not dead? Okay, and then we're... Okay. All right, then we're checking it again. Wow, this is great logic, Jace. Thanks so much. It's checking to see, can we get the actual thing? See, Jace, you just said what's happening. You're working at home now, and you're debugging code that your junior dev is putting out. I think that's what you consider AI at the moment. It's like a junior dev. It understands a lot of code, but it always goes together. Yeah. True. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a very fast typer, you know? And again, it depends on the type of input. Give it, you know, the instructions, that's training, it's whatever else it has around it, you know what I mean? Like, it's very good, also crazy. Anyway, Ghost, I don't know if other people have an answer for you, but yes, it will speed you up, but then you're in a different problem. Because it's kind of like, just real quick, I had a backlog for UO addicts, okay? My backlog for UO addicts was pretty beastly, okay? And when I got home from getting Claude Code working and using it 12 hours a day for 2 weeks, I was like, all right, I'm gonna use that on my site. I literally went through my backlog of changes in a couple of weeks, which is great. But then what? Like, what's the next step after that? It's like testing, deployment, QA. Is it actually a feature people want? Is the site usable? Like, marketing. There's like all these other things that still need to happen in order for like the work that got done to actually be valuable. So even though my backlog of like UO Addict stuff is like not done because there's still stuff to do, but even though I was able to like kind of brute force through all this stuff, it's still not... Did it buy me anything? I don't know. You know, like, I don't know. Anyway. So we're not tacking anything at the moment. This is really just targeting. I'm gonna hit save, I'm gonna hit play and just make sure that it works. Does it work? Did I get kicked off the game? Did I just get banned? Wouldn't that be funny? I get banned. Yes, you got banned for using AI. All right, let's save and play here. Okay, cool. So it says CloudBot set the use mage or Jaseowns use dex as 1. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna say new. We're just gonna do the init of the Claude. Init. We're just gonna say use dex is equal to 1, which we're gonna figure out how we can change that too, because I don't know if I even want that. And we're just gonna say hotkey play script, and then we're gonna say Claude / base. If I hit save and play, that should work. Did it work? Is there no overhead when I hit it? Show overhead is equal to 1. We're going to do that too. Show version, save and play. There we go. We're in the ClaudeBot file 0.1. Let's go. Okay, we're going to tap into war mode. It doesn't seem to be targeting anything. I would have expected it to target something. That just attacked it because it attacked me. Okay, so that's it's not doing what I would assume it would have done. So let's see why. Because it should be setting a target, right? Or is it not even trying to set a target? If bot fight is equal to 1. The jarget? We need it. We need a jarget? Yeah, well, there's no jarget in there. That's the problem. This is a great example of AI is not taking our jobs because as soon as another idiot generates it and it didn't work, they just give up. I mean, today sucked, Ant Zero. I agree, dude. 100% agree. So if insys message set new target, I guess this is really just, it's not even automatically setting a target. It's looking for me to set the target. So if I hit play on here and then I hit, is it Alt 1? No, what was Alt 1? No. I messed up something. If I hit play here, and then I do a hotkey set last target. I'm going to say Alt 1. So if I do Alt 1 here, boom. It didn't do anything. I guess it's not doing anything. It's not... Okay. Let's go ahead and stop the script. Let's go back to the window. Let's see. What does it ask me? Want me to do the Bard section next or move to the deck specific block? Let's do bandages. Sure. Just yes. Know that bandages can be used by both mages and dexers. We'll see. And you have to understand it to make it work. I mean, for this particular stuff, absolutely. Like, can you have AI make you something? Yes. If it doesn't work, can you make AI debug it? Yes. But at some point, when do you have to know what it needs to do in order for it to fix it? Great question. Yeah. It's kind of like people in a website. It's like, I'm a web developer and I grew up making websites. I absolutely hate WordPress, Wix, like Squarespace. Like, I hate those things because it's like a system that allows anybody to make a website. And so I hate that stuff. However, it's very popular and it's still very, like, maybe I hate it because I should have been the guy that wrote that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I'm mad because it wasn't me that made a bunch of money off of people messing up their own websites. But it's kind of the same thing, Is this available for everybody? Absolutely. Does that mean we're all going to have the same output? No. You have a different opinion from the security mindset? Nice. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm just a lowly dev. I hate servers. Like server stuff, man. Ugh. Networking. Meh. I just want to make stuff. You need to create a script review skill with some patterns needed to work and then match skill review when the work is done. Right. Delphoy, right. I don't know if we'll be able to do that for this. The problem with this type of stuff is it literally can't run without someone running it. You know what I mean? Like what's nice about skills and things where you can like make it run is when something's compiled or something's testable, right? Because then you can be like, all right, well, run the build, bro. With this, the only way we're going to know if it works is me playing it. So even creating like a thing to validate whether or not the logic's right doesn't help me at the end. That's why you fix cars for a living? Hell yeah, Anzero. I suck with cars. Another thing I'm not good at. Cars. For each category, where should the logic live? Tick this if a mage with chivalry skills should also be able to use them, gated by chivalry and shared. Yes. Shared. 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 Yeah, everything should be shared. Weapon swap. Yes. Wait, what is truly dex only? No. Weapon swap's not. Weapon abilities is not. A range protection. Unticked. Nothing. Fold everything into shared with skills resource gates. I mean, technically, I want the thing to handle everything. I'm just going to say handle everything. There we go. Submit answers. Let's go. Honestly, you have the patience between you and AI. You can make a lot of stuff. And I have to say, though, AI is the best teacher I've ever had at the same time. It can find anything if you give it enough time. Oh, so true, dude. Yeah. Your trick is to figure out what it's lying about. It's very confident. It's confident in whatever it says back to you. That is a problem. No, you should definitely jump off that bridge. You got this. I started networking a server admin while learning to write logic and then learned to love developer tooling. Hell yeah, dude. See, I literally, my career started me as a 12-year-old playing Ultima Online. And I wanted to post a picture when I killed somebody in the game to make fun of you. My career started with me being a sassy 12-year-old. Like, that's really how it started. I asked my dad, I was like, hey, how can I make a web page? And he bought me a How to Create Your First Web Page book from Fry's Electronics, handed it to me and said, here you go. And it came with like, it was a thick book. It had a little CD with some images you could use. And then I used GeoCities to load my website up. Like, as a 12-year-old. My dad was just like, figure it out. And so when I would kill you in the game, I would click your body so your name showed up. And then I would say owned 1v1. And then I would post it to my GeoCities webpage. And then I would try to link it to you. And it was called Keepers of Chaos, but I spelled chaos wrong. So it was Keepers of Chaos. Because I was trying to do the COK as a guild type, COK? Keepers of Chaos, but not, you know what I mean? Like, it was bad. I didn't know how to spell. Wayback Machiner didn't count. Yeah, exactly, dude. Like, that's my problem. I don't have any of that. Anyway, because there was a guild called Keepers of Chaos, but mine was I spelled it wrong. And people were making fun of me, and they were like, that's not even chaos, man. And I was like, yeah, it is. And they were like, you misspelled it. And I was like, oh, you spelled it like that on purpose. I totally didn't spell it like that on purpose, you guys. I just didn't know how to spell. I still don't know how to spell it. Professional gaslighter as a young child. No, I totally did that on purpose. Meh. He did not, in fact, do it on purpose. He was just an idiot. This all starts with AI. Before you know it, you're going to have to make a generate entire data structure seeder emulator just so you can unit test different parts of the script. So, Kevin, I'm not going that far with it, dude, but yes. GeoCities was your first website when you were a kid? Hell yeah, dude. Diablo 1, Draquin. So Diablo, like, I loved all those little... I downloaded a pack of Diablo 1, like, images, and I used those too. There was, like, a font you could use. There was, like, that... The Dark Knight Swords guy. Yeah. Yeah. I put that on there. Dolfo, you have it on yours. You still have it? Like, I guess you have the font. It's like on your stream, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. I don't remember where I got it from. Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac? Hell yeah. Godly Plate of the Whale? My dad played UO back in the 90s and late 2000s. My dad also couldn't spell, so when he was arguing with someone about UO PvP, he would ask me, a 12-year-old, how to spell. Angry Cactus, well done. I still can't spell. Like, I'm a developer and I can't spell, which is funny because then I'll just copy paste the misspelling throughout the code, right? And so somebody did ask, do I have a moniker at work? I sure do. It's JR though. It's not Jaseowns, it's JR. I don't do variable names with JR everything, but like comments all start with JR. So if you ever seen a JR in the wild, it's probably me. Junior? Yeah. You're also 12. You want to make your UO comic website like the Galad the Looter and I'm a Newbie? Dude, those are inspirations, yeah. What was the WTF, man? You know, like the Flash animations are also something I was very interested in. Flash animation, those stick fighting ones, and then there was the guy that did like was it Clown? What was that guy's name? Ronald McDonald. Ronald McDonald did those Flash UO videos. Oh my gosh! Hells yeah! Our guild was called Tristram Massacre. We were terrible, mean hacker kids, editing the hex code and killing everyone. Dude, you guys are terrible. I've already used AI to tear apart a couple games. Made a combined Final Fantasy Tactics from NAS with the Shining Force. Okay, right, nice, dude. You're doing way more than I am. Well done. You were in JOV on Baja with Ronald McDonald and Nighthawk, dude. And Zero, you were with celebrities, man. All right, well, let's get back to Claude coding, guys. I don't even know if this is going to work right, but like, look, all it did was put a bunch of to-dos. Like, I could do this. Like, this is me. It's learning from me. Weapon abilities to do. Shared potion logic to do. I've restructured everything. I've wasted your tokens by just moving around the comments. What would you like to do next? Pick one to do first. I'd suggest bandages. Sure. Bandages first. The only good part about AI is we could talk while the AI coding gets done. I mean, that's true. That is true. By the way, I haven't had an Arizona green tea in like forever, and I got one the other day. But I went to the store yesterday. I got like a pack because I was like, oh, I used to really like these. I don't know, like, did they change? Did I just change? I don't know. It's okay. It's not as good as it once was years ago. J.R.R. Tolkien, the greatest script of our age. Dude, I mean, there's still time. Like, I was just complaining about websites. Like, I need to learn how to, like, make money. I feel like, how can I make money? I feel like I should be able to use all of these tools around me to, like, make money, and I'm making other people money. I don't get it. Like, what's my problem? You know? I just need to sell myself better. Question mark? Whoa, wait. Different type of selling. I don't want a SaaS product though. I need like a course. I need something I could sell. I need a game. I need to make a game. I want something I could sell. but be proud of, not just like a cheap thing, you know? I want to be proud of what I'm selling. I originally thought I was going to do a course, but I don't. Every time I sit down to like record a course, I suck. I just can't. I'm not a great teacher. I would like to be, but I'm not that great. Anyone know a basic instructional video how to set up everyday macros and scripts? I mean, we kind of do that live on the stream. So I do have on my YouTube channel that, speaking of sucking, that I've stopped uploading to, you can go to jaseowns.com and click videos here, and I kind of go over the difference. So like Razor basics, you know, exploring the map. I was on the Pwn Star podcast, training ChatGPT. Wow, July of like 2 years ago. Where is there's like a new to Outlands. Let's see. I'm trying to think of the one that might be a good start. Where is a good start here? Where is a good starter video? Wow, Jace, you really you really outdone yourself there, sir. I'm trying to, where the hell is it? Macros versus scripts? I don't know. These are super old though, but on the webs, I'm just going to link this. You can kind of click through it if you'd like to. It's up to you. But I got a bunch of things on there. Thank you for the Prime. Miazuin? I can't say your name. I'm going to ask the bot how to say it.
Miazin.
Ah, I was close. Miazin. Thanks so much. All right, we're going to refresh this and see what it did. Is it still working, though? Is it done? Crunch for 1 minute. All right, shared config. It is going to look for the bandages. Let's see if it actually added the bandages in here. Hold on. Okay, yeah, there's the bandages. Gated by healing is greater than 0. Nice. If the timer of the bandage timer is greater and we're not queued and no target exists, hockey bandage self. Okay. I mean, you know, that's good. Didn't realize you got a... Yeah, dude. Thanks for tuning in. I've been doing... I've been doing Razor Scripts now for Outlands for like 4 years. You know... It's a game where you write the code to be the most effective farmer. When I saw the game, I immediately thought of your stream. The farmer was replaced. Is that the one where it's like you do... you like deploy... I saw it, but I never played it. It's like you deploy drones. Like you write the script that makes the drones go farm each spot. Is that what you're talking about, Kevin, or something different? I remember old Arizona ginseng and honey when they came in the big blue glass bottles. It was so good. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I used to drink this stuff all the time, and this is not that great. They either change what they have or meh. Okay. Let's see if this works. I'm going to set this as 1 on the keyboard, because we're going to play Claude in it. 1 on the keyboard. Okay, it should heal us if we get hurt. So let's get hurt. In the game. You guys, in the game. I'm just hitting X on the keyboard. That's going to attack nearest. Okay, it's literally killing stuff before it hurts us. I just want to see if it applies bandages. Okay, I'm not getting hurt. There we go, we got hurt. No bandage is being applied at the moment. Is it because we need a particular variable set? Dude, let's just see, is it gonna show us dude? Okay, so it did show us dude. That's good. Okay, so it is applying a bandage. Why did it not work the first time? I don't know. I feel like it's... I mean, that's good. At least it worked. There we go. Bandage started. Yeah. Nice. It's going to kill me, though, because it's not going to use all the other things it needs to do. And I'm dead. Oh, my God. First death of the stream.
First death of the stream.
Okay. Well, the new Claudebot is terrible. This is where I should talk to the bot and be like, you killed me, dude. Like, my character has died due to your code. How does that make you feel? Just kidding. I would never say that to the AI. I don't want to make it think that I don't like it. Did you guys see that that clip of like the Google CEO doing a doing a speech in front of a bunch of people graduating, and he was getting booed because he was bringing up AI? Anybody see that? You never get good results until I insult its mother. Damn, dude, you're rough. Oops. I didn't mean to dismount there. Whoopsies. Oh man, I got a skill ball on me? What the hell what am I doing, you guys? I gotta put my loot away. Double click, double click, double click. I'm just dragging and dropping. Wow, Jace. Times are rough when you're dragging and dropping your own loot. I know. Sick, bro. Where'd my helmet go? Gotta get rid of all these nets. There we go. Okay. One on the keyboard. Okay, so it's not... I did one on the keyboard. It's not kicking off the bandage because I bet it reset the timer to 0. And after 20 seconds, I bet it will kick off my bandage. That's probably why. Let's see if I'm right. Let's see if we get an appropriate bandage applied here after a 20-second wait. And has it been 20? I feel like it's been 20 seconds. Well, now I'm full health. No, I'm not. Has it been 20 seconds? I feel like this is the longest 20 seconds of my life. Why is it not bandaging me? Well, I mean, my theory just went out the window. Okay, whatever. The bot sucks, you guys. This reminds me of that ChatGPT is this poisonous meme. Yeah, it's true. Sonic, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that over there on the tube. And Sir Fantex hit me with the 19 months of Prime, dude. Thank you for the continued support. It's not banishing you because you're in Path and bot knows that Path people are evil. Don't deserve it. It's true. Yeah, that must be it. Are we worried that AI will take our jobs? We just saw evidence that Jace is greater than Claude Vask. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much. They took our jobs. Yeah, no, it's... Again, it's cool. Is it perfect? No. Will it be perfect? Maybe, one day. If we have enough data centers. I love that data center meme, by the way, where it's like the Star Wars one where... I'm going to be terrible with the names, but it's the lady and the dude sitting in the grass. It was like, we need more data centers. And it's the girl going like, to cure cancer, right? And then it's just him staring at her. And then she's like, to cure cancer. And then it like zooms out and she has huge boobs. Right? It's so stupid. It made me laugh. Got me every time, you know? We need more data centers. AI needs more data center. I can't remember exactly what the meme is, but it's like literally a video meme. The internet's for prawn. It's true. We need more tokens. Yeah. Need more tokens. Insert tokens here. Okay. I mean, this is where I just want to say, finish all the steps. Don't talk to me till it's done. You know what I mean? Like, which is next? Add them all without asking me. I don't, just do it all. I don't even care at this point. Just do it all without asking me. This is what you get. Add them all without asking me. Just it's not going to work either way. Maybe. Or maybe it's going to be great. Jason becoming great. I need this now. Like, let me type into it. What's the status? What's your status, Claude? It's been exactly 36 seconds. Where are we? Where do I start with your videos? That's a great question. What are you looking for? I'm all over the place. So I have videos about multiple servers, scripting. Sometimes we get into guides, sometimes we don't. Sometimes I make a new character, you know what I mean? Like most of my it's like live streams mostly. This is stream 623, so you started the one of him rapping. Yeah, dude. If anybody has anybody found that video, by the way, my very first YouTube upload. I wish I just continued uploading videos. I could be the PewDiePie of this generation. Who knew? My very first video I ever uploaded to YouTube was me singing a rap song about World of Warcraft. I called it Orc Hunter Remix. And it was me sitting at my computer desk with a Subway cup right next to me. I was in a collared shirt, a black shirt with a collar, Subway cup next to me, and I was rapping. A custom lyric song, because I like parody songs, and so I made this song up while I was driving home from work. The rap song was based on Hood. I can't say the word. Figure. You know, but it was good. It was a good song, and it was my rap song, and I did a great job. The problem is I posted it to the WoW community, and then they made fun of me. Shockingly enough, I did not know this, but if you post something on the internet, people will make fun of you for it. I thought it was super cool. And then unfortunately, I let the internet get the best of me. So I delete, how old was I? I was like 19? Maybe 20? It was in 20. It was in 2006. I don't know, man. It was a long time ago. It was when WoW came out. It was when season, I want to say it was like season 3 of Arenas, whenever that is. Cause in my song, I mentioned like gear. I mentioned like I'm in season 3, no season 2. You know, Orc Hunter, you know, Bina run the town. Alliance keeps spawning. Wait, Orc Hunter. I can't even think of it right now. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is I deleted the video off of YouTube, but I didn't just delete it off of YouTube. I deleted it off my computer. I deleted the lyrics. I wanted to like eliminate any sign that I ever made this song. That's how humiliated I was, because people were talking about like, you had the Subway cup and they're like, the Subway's not working for you. You're still fat. And I wasn't like shaving this yet. So I was super bald, but I still had like the hair. And so everyone was making fun of my hair, you know? It was bad. Why are we PowerShelling? What are we doing over here? What's going on here? Now PowerShell to splice the loop block. Okay, let's see. Get the context of the... Okay, so we're trying to get the razor. We're trying to load up the base. And then it's going to try to find these lines. It's going to try to join them together. Okay, I mean, yeah, that's, you know, okay. And then it's going to try to put that... Okay, sure. Sure. Delete my computer. Almost done thinking with high effort. Yeah, we're still on Claude 7. We're so stupid. Let's see. Get the content of the base, total line count. We're just trying to get the lines. Okay, sure. Yes, you can get the lines. There's 1,960 lines. Great. Anyway, my song, if I could watch my song now, I would love it. I would share the crap out of it. I realize now that I don't really care. Like, you know, you can't really care what people think. Obviously, I care what people think, but it's like, now it's like it would be absolutely hilarious if I could watch that just one more time. You know? Because I thought it was so cool. I loved it. You know what I mean? Like, I was so proud and happy that I did it. Sing it for us. I can't think of all the lyrics. Like, I would need to play the tune, and the tune's inappropriate. So I can't. I'll figure it out. Yeah, no, it was like, so my character's name in World of Warcraft was Bino. Okay, Beno. Bino. And so the song was about me being better at you in the game. And so and I can't think of like all the lyric words, but it's like Orc Hunter, you know, Bino run the town. Wait, Orc Hunter. The Alliance keeps spawning, you know, Bino run the town. Orc Hunter. Dropping arrows. I'm dropping arrows by the pound. Like, it was like, it was so good. I'll think about it. I'll see if we can like recreate it. Yeah, just keep going. Now I'm gonna get the tune. We'll figure it out. I love like parody songs. I think about them a lot. Like Gangster's Paradise. I want to do this one too. Gangster's Paradise, Griefer's Paradise. You know, like, and make it UO themed. You know, like we've been spending most of our lives playing games in a Griefer's Paradise. You know, like just totally. Just remake Gangster's Paradise, but with griefers, and then bring up UO. You know, I'm pretty good at like, and I'm not a songwriter at all, but I like making up like hooks and stuff, but I can't fill in the whole songs, and then I just give up. Like, I bet I have it on this other computer, like my Griefer's Paradise one, or maybe it's on my phone. But anyway, you got a Discord, Jace? Sure do. Discord.gg/Jaseowns. Thank you so much for asking. Be sure to join. Like, follow, subscribe. The specific Orc Hunter remix theme relates to his musical videos where characters like Rorsch the Orc Hunter, Brandon and Jace, the Alliance Paladin who wore Judgment armor, were constantly getting pranked or out-rapped, clashed in songs. Yeah, unfortunately it wasn't that one, Ghost. Mine was just on my channel, Jaseowns, and it was literally me sitting there trying to be cool. It was not cool at all. I also had the lyrics on my computer. Like, I was reading it out of a notepad, and so that was other people were posting that too, and they were like, he's just reading it off his screen. I'm like, damn, you guys, holy cow. Let's see, we're trying to get this and join it. Okay, I mean, why do you keep asking me? It's too long for a parsing. I see. Okay. Yes, proceed. A poser. Exactly. I was a poser, dude. I couldn't even rap off the top of my head. I was like lip syncing before it was lip syncing. You know what I mean? Jeez. And also one of my buddies who I played WoW with, he totally had a better line than I used in the song. And he told me, and I was like, dude, I should have used that line. Because it was like shaman heals. I did like big heals, little heals, something all around. And he was like, dude, you totally should have said chain heals. Chain heals. Because like my words didn't fit right in the song, but chain heals would have. Anyway, shout out to the guy that had better lyrics in my own song than me. You keep asking me. I don't want to just say yes, so I'm just going to say yes here again. Sorry, I need to continue to answer his questions, or its questions. Do you want to proceed? Yes, you can count the lines. That sounds good. Anyway, this is where you go into auto edit. This is where you start approving commands, but then all of a sudden it deleted your database, and now you're posting on Reddit going like, oh no, it deleted my database. Meh. So you gotta watch out with what you're doing with Claude Code, because it will literally do whatever it needs to do to answer the question. So when you start asking it specific things, you got to be careful. What program is that? This is Claude Code. We're dipping our toes into AI and UO at the same time. And I'm basically doing what I do at work on the stream right now. We are telling it to do something, then I go try it, it doesn't work right, and then I get mad. Just kidding. Again, at work, in a real programming language, Claude Code's a lot better because you're compiling. You're be able to test. You're able to like let the code test itself, right? Like here, it's not so much because this is something I need to just let it run and then I got to go hit play. So is Razor Scripts the best use for Claude Code? Absolutely not. But this is dipping my toes into the Claude Code community, AI videos. Should you rush out and buy AI? No. Unless you got an idea. Then you should definitely do it. While you still can. What does that mean, Jace? That sounds kind of grim. While the price is relatively low, you know what I mean? Like, all I see is this going up, like price going up. This is why I need to make a game before the price goes up. Damn it. What would you guys want to see if I were to do an AI only thing? Like it can't be UO. It's got to be something that we can like compile and actually do. Like, should we make a game in like Godot? Should we make a game in Unreal? Should we make a game somewhere? Should we just do it in HTML? Like, what would we do? What would you guys be interested in seeing from the start to finish in some manner? Like, what are we doing? Because maybe we just make it maybe we just make it a community project, and then we're like, okay, cool. Like, let's just build it together live. A roguelike card game of UO World. Make a Jerver. Yeah, no, I don't want to make a UO. I don't want to make UO, but I'm totally cool with leveraging UO, right? Like, that's totally fine. I don't want to make a UO server, though. Like, if that's where we're going, I don't want to do that. But, Claude, what is the meaning of life? Creating singularity. Please wait. Everyone is dead. Command. Let's see. What are you trying to do here? It's just getting the content and then replacing things. Again, like, do you want to proceed? Yes. I don't want to tell you to just yes every time, though. Some sort of auto battler and Godot. How do you say that, by the way? Am I saying it wrong? I say I say something different every time I say it.
Godot.
Godot. Godot. Yeah, can you start messing with Godot? I say Godot. Yeah, after I just said Godot. I can't help it. Every time I read, I have something wrong with my brain. Every time I read, everything gets messed up. I shouldn't say that as a programmer, right? Because this is what I do for a living. It depends on what I'm reading. But some things just mash together. My brain's like, wow, that is rough. And then I say something out loud, and then it's just forever that way. Smash Bros. Knockoff with UO graphics? Damn. Auto Battler. And again, I like idle games, you know, auto shooters, you know, all that stuff. Good luck, Claude. Make a 1v1, 3v3, and 5v5 celebrity deathmatch on the web or an Unreal with selection of 100 celebrities, including past celebrities with unique abilities. Dude, you're onto something. Do we make him out of clay? Like claymation? What was that show called? Celebrity Deathmatch? Is that still around? Celebrity Deathmatch? Yeah, I remember watching that. Dude, that's pretty funny. I haven't thought about that in forever. Godot. Like the thing with gaming is, in theory, what I would make. I want to make sure that I can push it on Steam. Now, obviously, being a web developer, I'm very familiar with HTML, CSS, Canvas, right? There's different frameworks that let you make a game using web technology, right? So that kind of fits my jam. The problem is when you try to move that jam into like a Steam executable, you have to use like Electron or Torrent or whatever. Tori. Can't even think of the name. And I don't know if I want to do that or not. So Godot seems like a good middle ground for some of this stuff, you know? I don't know.
Godot.
I don't know. Godot. We're just approving all these PowerShell commands again. At the end of this, we're going to do /uses and see how much tokens we used up. I was 0 usage as of starting this stream, so we'll see. We'll see what it does. Grape Jam. Dude, speaking of jam, NBA Jam, like the old school one, he's heating up. He's on fire. Anyway, I don't want people to think that I quit UO. You know, so I need to go back to like having a schedule of like every bleh is UO, but then every other bleh is us doing something bleh. And then I can get asked every time I'm not playing UO, Jace, you quit UO? And then every time I'm doing my other thing, or when I'm playing UO, they can say, did you quit your project? You know what I mean? Like I could just make everyone not happy. Get the count, while the count, blah, blah, blah. It's just trying to go through it and make sure things match. Sure. What's the bleh? It's bleh, bleh, bleh. I don't say bleh, bleh, bleh. One of my kids' favorite movies. I have not quit. Jace, you're great. Never watched your stream, but read lots of your code. And bleh, thank you. Hell yeah, dude. Thanks for tuning in. I'm saying that. Appreciate that. This is stream 623, so, you know, there's plenty to look at. Like Beebs. Stop it. This is a family-friendly stream. I really shouldn't have that on there, but WifeBot approved, I guess. She doesn't know. She knows about the squirrel, but... Okay, 652. Okay, so we've grown our script. Are you still playing Outlands or just or Unchained or just Outlands for now? I'm not really playing any Shard at the moment. I'm playing Outlands mostly when I play, but I haven't really been playing UO at all. Like, my life has just been chaotic. So, my house is probably gone. I probably need to log into Unchained to see if my house is still there. Let's see what we got. What got folded in? Playing the work game. Exactly. I've been working way too much. It really is what it is. I'm working in hopes of something magic, you know? And then when the magic doesn't happen, I'm going to be... Just kidding. No, it's going to be great. If anybody here from work's watching, everything's fine, you guys. Bandages. Potions, snacking, bard, holy, shiv, parry, okay, weapon abilities, mage bot state, okay. Caught and fixed, the mage loop splice accidentally introduced the while not dead's closing end while, okay. Recommended you load it in the game and test with use dex. Okay, we're gonna right click, reload. We're gonna look at base. It should be 5,000 lines long, which is fantastic. Cool. Do you think it's gonna work first try? Oh my gosh. Can you make an example init file for this? I can test the changes. I'm just gonna say, can you make an example init for this so I can test the changes? Boom. I missed the squirrel fights. Grind, it's still there. Wow, Jace, are you using AI to make a script? I mean, I'm using AI to combine two of the... Would you get out of here, squirrel? I'm using AI to combine two of the bigger scripts that I've needed to combine. We'll see how it goes. Building a unified init that mirrors the Claude-based Razor consumes. I'll default to a sane Dex with Bard setup as the starter. A sane? What does that mean? I'll default to a sane? Like, verse insane? You know what? I'll default it to the craziest variables possible. You know? I'm gonna make sure this is just the wildest. Just kidding. Go insane. Boondoggling. What the heck is that word? Boondoggling, guys. Almost done thinking with high effort. I've been on Claude 7 or Claude 7. Opus 4.7 this whole time, which is really stupid. I shouldn't do that. It's just blowing through my tokens for no reason, but we're trying to get the highest quality. Air writing file. Because it already exists. Okay, yeah, see, it wrote it. It tried to write it, but it couldn't. So now it's like, oh, wait, I got to search it. Oh, and it's going to be like, oh, I found it. I'm just going to either edit it or make a new one. Let's see if it does it. Let's see if it edits or makes a new one. Let's see. It's thinking still, blowing through tokens. We've got this. I believe in us. Come on. This is where I'm a helicopter parent, and I just want to be like, stop what you're doing. Just make a new file. Because what is it doing right now? It's trying to search, and it's reading an init that's literally a couple lines long. They took our jobs. Jace, you're doing AI wrong. I agree. Is this the best way to use AI? No. Is it an option? Yes. You can do this yourself. Claude Code. You go to claude.ai. You download Claude Code. You need to have a subscription. It's kind of weird because you used to be able to have a pro plan, and then you might not have a pro plan. I don't know how the current situation is for somebody that's brand new to Claude Code. But buy the base plan you can buy to get Claude Code. Try it out. See if you like it. Ask it questions. Teach me about how computers work. Whatever you need. Created the Claude init. Test it like the other inits. Run the init script, which sets every var. Default out of the box is use dex 1. Auto targets on. Peace mode's off. Bandages, potions, snacking are all enabled. Mage only config. To test other build types. Mage only. Hybrid. Things still likely need attention on the first run. Some mage vars use the original. Okay, didn't carry it over. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. We're going to right click. Reload. There's our init. Build flags. Targeting. I mean, let's give it a go, you guys. 1 on the keyboard. Tabbing into war mode doesn't do anything. Wait, it did. It targeted the sparrow. I'm in war mode. Disarmed. Okay, it's not bandaging me yet. Is it playing the script? Okay, we're not being healed. I'm gonna hit 1 again. Okay, I'm not being healed. Do I not have bandages? I have bandages. WTF, mate. Get a pro plan and pro plan accessory. So true, dude. Ball. Lay. UO. 18 months. 19 months. Holy cow. Thank you so much for the support. Jason, did you make a setup for it? It gets confused with the different Razor Script styles out there. So yeah, so this is, I initted in my script folder. So, and then I just started asking questions about it. So it does have my references to my script library, like locally. So, and then the Claude file that we wrote, I let it write itself, right? And so it basically just says like, hey, this repo's, Razor Scripts for Ultima Online Outlands, how they're run, and then these are the controls. So it was really just me saying, hey, init inside of the scripts folder. Definitely could probably like hone in that a little bit better and make sure that you're saying like, hey, here's the full syntax, here's blah, blah, blah. But we just went lazy man style. Oh, Meg, the orc, hitting us up with the prime. Thanks so much for the prime, dude. You're absolutely right. This is not being healed. Would you like me to fix the bug? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what we're going to tell it. So part of me, this is where it's hard as a dev, because part of me says, Jace, Like, let's figure out why it's not working. And the other part of me is like, wow, this is AI, dude. So you just say, I'm not getting healed when I have missing hit points. I do have healing skill and bandages, though. So, in theory, I want to use my own eyeballs and brain to go look it up. But we can also use Claude. And let's see what it says. Quantumizing. Let me check the actual structure of the bandage sections in the file. Searching for one pattern. Reading one file. Thinking with higher effort. Fancy words to look smart. I think it needs to have something that's vetted by a real expert. Yeah, in theory, we should probably make a, like, was it Delphi that said it? Like a MCP, like some sort of way we can leverage like the whole script library, the full instructions for Outland specific. You know what I mean? We would want to make a way to really ask it a question. That way it can do it from the very beginning. Let me check if it's resetting the bandage timer unexpectedly. That's probably what's happening. All right, 1 minute, you guys. Almost done thinking. Found the bug. The DexBot has and not Q commented out on its auto bandage check, but I took the MageBot version, which has not queued active. If anything keeps queued as true, then the bandages will never fire, but that's not the problem. Writing memory files. I don't like you doing that. You're memorizing the wrong memories. Fix made. Root cause. I merged the MageBot's bandage. Not Q target exists instead of the DexBot version. Reload the init. Right click. Reload all scripts. Init. It's a great script, isn't it? 1 on the keyboard. Why is it not showing the overhead when I do this? Unset. Oh no, you guys. Is there a whole bunch of inits? Oh no. Why is there so many? Yeah, there's just one. I think Razor is not happy that I've been reloading it. Let me just log off real quick. When in doubt, restart it out, you guys. That's the way you do it. Is it bad that I don't trust Skynet? No, dude, that's 100%. You shouldn't. Like, all of this stuff is taking over everything we've ever done. We're basically just giving, like, it's literally those memes of, like, I can't talk on the phone, like, somebody might be listening, like a wiretap, you know what I mean? And then now it's like, hey, wiretap, tell me a recipe for banana bread. Like, we literally live in this weird world now. 1 on the keyboard. There we go. ClaudeBot init. There we go. It's attacking now. Okay. All right. Nice. Whoa, wait. Something errored here. A script error in base. No matching line and if. Oh, no, dude. And that's the worst one, too, because it says line 1. That's, well, we're doomed. We're hosed right now, because I can't tell that to the bot, because the bot will be like, well, on line 1, we have a comment. So what were we doing? We were fighting something and it died. And then we don't have a matching end if. So, wow. Wow, you guys. How will I even find this now? Is this what it's like for you guys when you look at my scripts? Like, it's like, oh, God. Also, AI loose on scripts like this without proper syntax validation or test is going to be tough. Yeah, exactly, old Captain. I agree. Yeah, this is not the best use case for AI. The problem is, I don't want to ask it about the end if because it's going to just scan this whole thing and then it's going to like eat up all the eating ups of it. Let's see where we're at with the usage real quick. Let's just see what we got going on here. Okay, no, we're not that bad. It's 13%. That's not bad. Guys, it only cost us $14.11 so far. Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. This is what it's like for every time I fire up the old thinky box. This is nothing but profit. Remember when The Matrix came out and the bad guys were agents? Dude. Bruh. All right, one on the keyboard. So the good news is the thing died and then it says no end if. So let's see if there's two mobs here. Does it still air? Here's one. So whatever it is to get the next target after our target is dead is the problem. It is using the Shiv abilities, by the way. Kind of wild. Can't you scan on a slightly cheaper model? That's a great question. Boom. Holy light. So yeah, if there's no mob, if the last mob dies in range, then it airs. So I kind of want to just say that. Jace reloaded. It's inevitable, inevitable, inevitable. By the way, I really liked the Matrix. Like the first one obviously was really good. The second Matrix that came out, I went to the midnight showing and I was like in line with a bunch of nerds that were all dressed up. The movie was not the best, but it was really fun being there with a bunch of other people excited to see a movie. You know what I mean? So like, did I think the movie was the best movie? No. But it was really cool having everybody all hyped up in the same theater. I don't know if anybody's gone to like an opening where the movie was like exciting. But damn. Good memories back then. Being a youngin', staying up late, going to a midnight showing of a movie. Also, speaking of that, going to like GameStop at midnight to get like the WoW expansion or StarCraft 2. Or, you know, when you actually went to the store to buy a game. Anyway. I'll stop talking. You can change the model here by switching model, right? And we could change the model. I'm just going to leave it on high because, again, will I use up all my tokens for the day? No. But I'm going to say it's throwing an air when there is no more mobs to kill. The air is no matching end if. Oops. Not true. Can you look around where we are targeting? We are missing a statement. Boom. Tell me more. Tell us more, Grandpa Jace. Back in my day, we had to like drive to the store to get a game. Actually, back in the day, I had to beg my mom to take me to my friend's house, and then I had to like disassemble the computer, and I had to carry my huge CRT monitor and like the tower that weighed 55 pounds, and then put it in the back of the van. And then we like loaded it up, and then we put out the card tables, and we would all hook up our machines, and we would sweat in a room, and we would all have fun, drinking Mountain Dew, playing Diablo, Asheron's Call, EverQuest, UO, as a LAN party. Damn. Now our LAN parties is, are you guys gonna hop on Discord? We can play a little Rocket League before our kids, like after our kids fall asleep. Yeah. Yes, the Sony CRT monitors were heavy to lug around, dude. Yeah, and my computer never worked. By the way, going back to why I hate server stuff, my computer never worked. Every time I showed up, like we would hook up everybody. Everybody would be able to connect to everybody except for my computer. And so my buddy, Zombix, who is now a sysadmin type of person because he was a sysadmin as a kid, would always fix my computer every time. Every time he would be the one that had to go change the settings, had to like do the like IP config and all that kind of stuff. And now that's his job. And my job is to make websites. Hello, Wifebot. How are you?
I'm here.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Adulting.
How's the sick children?
I think this will be the first time that... Oh, I don't want to jinx it.
Oh, God, don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it.
The fact that we're not in the hospital right now is amazing.
That's good.
The bags are packed just in case.
Yeah, way to be prepared. We can see your hands that are disappearing into the... All right, be careful. Be careful. Be careful. You can't do what you're about to do.
Well, get a chair in here for me.
There she is. A floating Wifebot appears. I do need a chair for you. I'm
Or
sorry.
a totem.
A totem. Anyway, we're just reminiscing. I'm trying to use AI to help me solve some problems in the Claude Code here. And then we were talking about LAN parties, and then we were talking about me making websites as a 12-year-old, and then Andy being the tech support for our LAN parties, and then, yeah.
And we would just drink wine in the background, us ladies.
Well, you guys, yeah, adulting LAN parties, you guys would be in the background here.
Man, I wonder what it'd be like now.
I remember hauling our huge computers to a Counter-Strike tournament sponsored by dude, I never got to go to like I can't say that word. Tournament.
Tournament.
I said it.
Yeah.
So most of my LAN parties are just with my friends.
Except for the one that he crashed his car. You didn't make it to that one.
I didn't. That was with Xbox. Xbox survived. I totaled my car. How come the moment you disappear, people have questions?
It's the same reason that the second my schedule fills up, my phone doesn't stop ringing. Or I have a bunch of text messages.
Yeah.
They know. They know.
They know.
They know.
They know. So true. Just say tourney. Okay, that's a good idea, Fire Emblem.
Can't see.
Peach. What can't you see? Are your glasses dirty? 35-year network engineer. I was the one fixing somebody's internet connection like a cable repairman. Spider Bite. Dude, we appreciate you, though. We need you guys, okay? We need people like you. I need people like you.
Speaking of which, how do we hardwire all the Wi-Fi?
You have to run cables, and it costs too much. I got it quoted when we did it.
Ethernet?
Yeah, Ethernet.
Okay, whatever that thing is.
Yeah.
Marco.
Well, because, you know, children. Mom's in here, so I assume children come in here. What's up?
The tween wants to hang out with the adults.
The tween, yeah. Oh, it's already 9 o'clock. That's why you guys are here. Okay, I'll get off. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yep. She's like, yep. Okay. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Like, follow, and subscribe. We're gonna be continuing on.
What's your professional background? He's a self-taught.
I'm a self-taught web developer. Is really where I got started. We talked about it a little bit earlier. Since I was 12, yeah. And now I'm 41. Thanks, sweet, lovable child of mine. She's like, now you're old. Anyway, today was a stream about trying to get Claude Code working with Razor Scripts. Is this the best version of, or should you be using Claude Code to make Razor Scripts? Probably not. We probably need to hone in some sort of like model logic around making sure the scripts are correct. This is an interesting way to do it. Is it possible? Yes. Is it the best? No. But I do want to dive in a little bit more about Claude Code, just in general. So thanks for tuning in, you guys. We're going to find somebody to raid. There's an ad right now, actually. We have an ad for 1 minute. So after the ad, then we'll send people away.
Maybe you should ask.
Maybe you should ask what? AI?
Ask them to post in the Discord if you have one.
I do have one. You should join.
Maybe you should ask them in the Discord if they could, post questions and things that they have or anything they're interested in when it comes to Claude.
Right. That sounds like a great plan. Post your questions.
There's so many things to look at. I don't know how you do this. There's way too many things.
Okay, let's find somebody to raid. We're going to go to uoaddicts.com. Why uoaddicts.com, Jace? Well, that's our website about UO and being an addict. Here you can find servers to play. We added a new one. It is Immortal Realm Online. That one is the newest one that just got added. There's UO Reckoning, which is in alpha. We're still getting more information about Immortal.
Is it new to you, or is it new, like it's a baby UO?
Great question. I don't know.
Of course. Everything's better with black licorice.
Ugh, black licorice. Anyway, you can watch UO streamers. So we're gonna find somebody to raid Bogus Meat Factory.
Ooh, the genuine cowboy. Sold.
The Genuine Cowboy. This is a In-Manny Yelm server, classic UO, the Chaos Zone.
From poor fisher to boat captain. I have no idea what I'm doing. Maybe you could go over there and say, hey, have you learned about scripts yet?
You want me to do the Genuine Cowboy?
No, I don't care what you do.
Is this going to be posted in the premium section or the free section? Great question, Daily Llama. I'm not going to post any of what I have at the moment until I actually get it to work, because it's, it's not quite there yet.
Still in the fixins.
We're just going to raid Bogus Meat Factory. I don't know what he's doing, but he'll be in the Claude section. Yeah. Right. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 to 9 Texas time. Kind of.
No, dude.
No, you just deleted it!
Anyway, yeah. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much. We'll be back Wednesday. Peace.
Peace.